I'm not good at dating. My longest relationship was 9 months. Yeah, my mom carried full term. Thank you. That joke's all about delivery.
Well, the annual Seattle International Comedy Competition is getting ready to launch into its 38th year, and here with the juicy details of what we can expect is the Director of Talent, Peter Greyy.
Hi, Nancy.
Who is also a stand-up himself.
I am.
Yeah, you have that background. 38 years.
Yes.
Very impressive.
I wasn't there for all of them, but yes.
Yeah, because you're only 25. So how
nice.
many submissions did you get, and how many do you choose for the actual competition?
Sure. Every year we get hundreds and hundreds from around the world, from qualified performers. I think our top year was 1,300.
Oh my God.
This year, we have over 300, and every year we pick 32 for the roster. We split them into 2 weeks of 16, have them battle it out. The 5 best from each group of 16, 10 comedians, go into the semifinals. The 5 best from those shows go into the finals, and then we crown a champion at the end of it.
Okay, so lots and lots of performers.
Lots.
When you're choosing your roster,
Yeah.
besides funny,
That's usually a first thing,
Very
yes.
important. What is it what else are you looking for?
It's very interesting because people ask me that question wanting, like, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
And the advice I give them is impossible. I say, be undeniable. There are just some performers, you see it and you go, yep, that's it. Put them in, no questions asked.
I was hanging out with some guys the other day, and one of them was complaining that he had been friend-zoned recently, which I am done with as a term, the friend zone. I think it sounds really douchey. To act like just because you pretended to be nice to a lady and she didn't sleep with you, some huge injustice has occurred. Yeah. I put in the 3 compliments. Where's the sex come out? This one's jammed.
What I try and do is come up with a roster of 32 people that do 3 things. That they will be compelling, that there's something about their comedy that you want to see, that they are competitive, and I don't mean in a Tanya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan sort of way. I mean that
That's not as very funny.
No, but it would get us more press.
That's true.
By competitive, I mean that they will likely do well using the structure of this competition. Judges vote on them in 7 different categories, and you like to pick someone who's going to do well in the type of venues we have with the type of scoring system that we use. And the third thing is that we look for a roster that is diverse, that has different elements, so it's not all white dudes.
So I'm interviewing personal trainers now, I want to tighten up, and they ask all kinds of questions. They're like, do you drink? Do you smoke? How would you describe your body type? And I'm like, memory foam.
We definitely want to include more women, more performers of color, more performers, LGBTQ performers, but also different styles of comedy. We want some high energy performers. We want some deadpan snarkers.
We're very clear on me being Samoan, yeah? None of you thinks you're looking at an all carbohydrates Filipino right now, do you?
You also have a variety of audiences.
We certainly do.
So do you have to kind of watch for the blue material, the R-rated, that kind of thing?
We do it. We do one absolutely TV clean night show in each of the preliminary weeks. That's at the Auburn Avenue Theater.
In elementary school, teachers used to call and say that I might have ADD, but I didn't pay attention to them. I was too busy trying to find new ways of sitting down and answering questions like this. Like, right here, teach.
My job as the director of talent is to produce a roster that's got enough different sides to it so we don't know who's going to do well. That's the fun of it.
Yeah. Have trends changed? Comedy trends changed?
Oh, they change all the time.
What are you seeing kind of now?
What am I seeing kind of now? Well, we're still seeing, and as has been the past 5 years, the revenge of the nerd.
Trying to get in better shape. My future goal is to be able to bench press my body weight. My current goal is to get down to 45 pounds.
There's that concern nowadays about people getting their feelings hurt, offensiveness.
Sure.
So do you filter what's offensive, and how do you decide that?
We don't tell the comedians what to say or do.
How do you guys feel about black people? Cool, yeah. So that side of the room's just not on board. Just like.
And you're right. We do live in a time where there's more attention to sensitivities than there ever was before. And it's hard for comedians because transgression of the norms is a great way to get laughter, to say the things that no one would say.
That is how comedy works.
Finding the line between saying the thing that makes people laugh and saying the things that shuts down their laughter, that is a challenge for all comedians working today.
Is it a big deal to get into the competition, and does it help people's careers?
I think it is a big deal to get into this competition. It is America's largest touring comedy festival. It has been going on. It's been going on for 38 years.
It's a big deal.
The biggest winner ever, Mitch Hedberg, was a winner of this competition. But also some other names that people might remember, especially watching the Seattle channel. Ross Schaefer won this.
I didn't know that.
Bill Radke.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Bill Radke won this. And then last year, our winner was a person not many people had heard of, a comic from Orlando, Florida, who came in, Preacher Lawson. His career has exploded since then.
I'm like, get a girl, do the stanky leg, right? Because she was walking like she's seen $10 on the ground, but she didn't want anyone to know. And she's like, is that $10? Because it's mine now. Yeah.
And just the America's Got Talent, he got to the finals and he lost to a
Well, a ventriloquist, yes.
Ventriloquist, yeah.
It's a little bit of a, yes, but it's a little bit of a sore subject for stand-ups.
Right.
But no, Preacher had a great run. He made so many new fans. America loves Preacher Lawson.
Yeah.
And like I said, we were happy to be there at kind of the start of his
launch into the world,
Indeed.
taking over the world.
Indeed.
Well, excellent. So the 38th annual Seattle International Comedy Competition kicks off Saturday, November 2nd at Unexpected Productions in the Market Theater, and the full performance schedule is on their website.
SeattleComedyCompetition.org. You can also follow us for nightly results on our Facebook page, which is just facebook.com Seattle Comedy Competition.
I love it. You've got it down.
Boom.
Thank you so
We're
much.
ready.
We're ready. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Nancy.